my god! Gotta test her out, boys.
Nobody pray for me. It been that day for me. Yeah, yeah.
You guys watched the last video. This bolt snapped inside of my flywheel, and I've spent hours now trying to undo this bolt without ruining the threads, and I just fucking did it. Oh my god. And the threads look fine. I did it. Means the motor might be going in today. All I gotta do is get these oil lines ran, go get oil for my motor, now go get a new bolt, and I can get this motor in today. That's like the best news. I walked away from it yesterday, the drill died, and I was not having a good day. Walked away from it, came back today with a better mindset, was able to get the bolt out. Jeez, and it looks like I don't even need a new starter either, because my starter is actually already a 12 volt. I have no idea. But before I didn't have a 12 volt trans, now I do. And so, sweet. Cool, so I'm gonna head to Lowe's, I'm gonna get a new bolt for that, and then I'm gonna go get oil from AutoZone, re-bolt this oil filter thing in. I need to figure out how I'm gonna do that, so. Few things I need to do today. Let's roll up to Lowe's, but take a look at this thing. What in the world? Look at the race seats on it. That's awesome, dude. Super gasser. That's sick. There we go. Got him. Now time to go get some oil. Alright, cool. So I got some oil. Yes, this is diesel oil. Those who aren't familiar with air-cooled engines, diesel oil isn't bad to run in a gas motor for air-cooled. It's also not bad for push-rod motors. There's a few benefits to it. I'm not going to go in because I don't really know the specifics, but just the wisdom of the VW guys I've been around, they've said to run this oil. And I before was running straight 40 weight oil. Right here, just a straight 40, but they're telling me to run this, so I'm gonna give it a try. Ooh, baby, she bolts in. I'm stoked I was able to get that in there. Holy shit, man. Also picked up some of this bad stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean this motor before I put it in. Also, need to do my brakes, need to tighten those axle nuts, throw the wheels on, cotter pins. I guess right now I'm going to get into cleaning the motor and then getting this filter mounted up here because I need to rerun a bolt. Can't have no labels, especially no pure later. I decided to plug the homie who did this tattoo on me a while ago. Does some pretty sick work. Mostly like water related things, lighthouses, stuff like that. Shout out him, so I'm putting him on there. I'm just going through now and mounting everything to the firewall, tucking my harness back here. Also, I'm mounting my fuel line up, about to mount my throttle cable back up where it goes. And then, which is going to be right over that. And then after that, it's brakes time and then motor. It's pretty interesting how you do the brakes on these cars. So there's a hole on the drum. You have to line that up with these like spindle spline things that screw out and push the pads out. You use something like this and you hit the splines. You have to get like a flashlight in there at the same time and watch which way it's spinning. What I was just doing in that drum is actually this, and this sits inside the brake cylinder. You spin it and it pushes the bolt out, which pushes the shoe against the actual drum. That's how I was doing that. Now it's time to grab these lug nuts, put this on and crank down that axle bolt. This is the one that took me forever to get off, and it's a pain in the ass and I have to get a special tool for it. And it's time to use it again. Look at this thing. This is a huge ass ratchet. That's what I'm using to crank this bolt down. And got this all hooked up so it doesn't spin. Brakes completely done. I got them where they rub just a tiny bit. That's where you want them at. Got those nuts on there. Got cotter pins on both sides. Firewall's ready for the motor. All I need to do is bleed my brakes, but I'm gonna need someone here for that, and then adjust my e-brake. Now it's time to get this motor a little bit cleaned up because this thing is covered in oil, dude. Well, there she is. She's ready for the motor to go in now. I just cleaned this all up. It's shining bright, looking good. Bleed the brakes, tighten the e-brake, motor oil, new side cover fitting, and she's good to go. Then what's next is going to be all the looks. I'm going to redo the interior. I want to do new wheels, a few things like that. But I wanted to get everything dialed first before I just started messing with stuff for looks. So I'm stoked, dude. I can't wait. This here. This straight in, bolts, wires, hopefully. The John's here from New York, by the way, too. I shipped him out here just for this. I mean, we got the motor in, it's just being a pain in the ass to get everything like lined up right now. But it's like, it's already 8. We gotta get this. It's like right there, what the fuck. The motor's in, man, that was a struggle. I've never had such a hard time putting this motor in, but motor's in. I got mostly all of it wired up. I need to fix my throttle cable situation, plug in my oil lines, put the exhaust on, and then hopefully start her up and get her, put some oil in her and everything like that. Man, that was a struggle, and I feel like I still didn't like get it fully in. I'm just gonna continue this video tomorrow when I finish buttoning up the motor. So I just got it all back together. I haven't really been filming because I've just been going in every day on this thing, but I mean, the exhaust is kind of messed up. Had to move the wrap because it was rubbing right here. Put some heater wrap on these oil lines. Everything's bolted up, everything's tightened. I bled the brakes now, so that's all good. The e-brake's a little screwed up. I should probably fix that again. Now that I got everything on, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the wheels on and get this thing on the ground and see what it looks like. Oh my god! Dude, I can't believe it started. Oil pressure is good. Gotta test her out, boys. Yes. Guys, the bug works. So, dude, it felt so good. It literally felt nothing like the bug used to. Holy shit, it's so different now. I'm so stoked that I actually got it running. The motor's in, trans is in. It was feeling good. I still see a little leak. I'm gonna have to check that out on my motor. Also, my fan wasn't coming on, and that's kind of weird because I just did the wiring in that. So I gotta check that out. But other than that, Oh, I got the trans in, guys. I'm so stoked. If you guys like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. Shout out to you guys if you followed me along with this build and putting the trans back in. Shout out to you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.